Darts breaking news: Saudi Arabia Darts Masters Finals Day action. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The 2026 Riyadh season Saudi Arabia Darts Masters has reached its most exciting stage. The finals day is taking place today with the quarterfinals, semifinals and final all scheduled for one big night. This is a landmark event in the world of professional darts and is attracting attention from fans around the globe. The tournament is part of the World Series of Darts, a professional tour that features the best players from across the world competing in high-stakes events. The Saudi Arabia Darts Masters marks the first time this tournament has been hosted in the Middle East, and it represents a major step in the global expansion of the sport. Fans and analysts are eagerly following every match as top players battle for the title and a chance to claim historic prize money. The atmosphere in Riyadh is unique, as this is the first World Series event held in Saudi Arabia, and the crowd is experiencing darts in a setting very different from traditional arenas in Europe or the United Kingdom. Despite the quieter crowd, the energy and anticipation in the venue are palpable. The players themselves have commented on how the new environment adds a fresh challenge to their game. What is happening today? Finals day. Today is arguably the most important day of the Saudi Arabia Darts Masters tournament. The quarterfinals feature some of the top names in the sport, and every match has the potential to create memorable moments. The scheduled quarterfinal matches include Michael van Gerwen against Stephen Bunting, Nathan Aspinall against Manlock Loom, Gian van Veen against Luke Littler, and Gerwyn Price against Luke Humphries. The winners of these matches will move on to the semifinals and then ultimately compete for the final title later tonight. All matches are being broadcast live internationally, allowing darts fans from Europe, Asia, North America and other regions to watch the action in real time. The live coverage has brought fans closer to the tournament than ever before and has allowed them to follow the drama as it unfolds. The quarterfinals are especially significant because they feature a combination of established champions and emerging talent, which creates an exciting dynamic in each game. Saudi Arabia hosts a historic darts event. The Saudi Arabia Darts Masters is more than just a tournament. It represents a historic moment for darts globally. Hosting a major event in Riyadh shows that the sport is no longer confined to Europe. The Middle East is embracing darts, and this event highlights the growing popularity of the sport in new regions. The tournament features 8 of the world's top PDC players and 8 leading players from Asia. This mix ensures competitive matches and showcases talent from different parts of the world. It also gives rising players the chance to compete against some of the biggest names in the sport. The venue is equipped for high-quality international television coverage, and the event includes record-breaking prize opportunities. The atmosphere inside the arena is unlike anything seen in traditional darts tournaments in Europe. Even with the crowd being quieter than usual, the intensity and focus on stage have created a unique experience for both players and fans. The prize fund for the event includes a standard winner share along with additional bonuses for exceptional achievements. This has added a layer of excitement as players are not only competing for the title but also for historic rewards. Luke Littler, world champion and favorite. One of the biggest stories today is Luke Littler. He is an 18-year-old darts phenom and the reigning 2-time PDC world champion. Littler has already made history by defending his world championship title earlier this month, and he is currently the #1 ranked player in the world. He has been a global sensation due to his remarkable skill, consistency and ability to perform under pressure. Tonight Littler faces Gian van Veen in the quarterfinals. This is a rematch of their recent World Championship final, which Littler won decisively. This adds extra drama to the match, and fans are eager to see if Van Veen can get his revenge. Littler has admitted that maintaining peak performance is challenging, and he has spoken openly about the importance of staying focused even after major victories. Littler has already won his opening match comfortably, and he is looking forward to making history once again. This includes chasing the tournament's unique bonus for a perfect 9-dart leg with an extra bullseye. He is widely considered the favorite for tonight, but the pressure is high and the competition is fierce. Record-setting prize money for perfection. One of the most talked about aspects of the Saudi Arabia Darts Masters is the record-setting prize money. The tournament is offering the largest 9-dart finish prize in the history of darts. Achieving a 9-dart finish means completing a leg of 501 points in exactly 9 darts. It is a feat that is extremely rare and highly celebrated in the sport. A player who hits a 9-dart finish earns $100,000, and if they manage managed to hit the bullseye with an additional dart. The bonus doubles to $200,000. This represents the highest 9-dart prize ever offered in darts. The tournament has nicknamed this prize the Golden Bull, and it has created a huge incentive for all players to perform at their best. Even competitors who do not win the tournament are eager to try and claim this historic achievement. The possibility of winning such a massive bonus has added a new level of excitement to the event. Players are focusing not only on winning matches but also on aiming for perfection, which makes every throw thrilling for fans. Match results and surprises. So far, the opening day of the tournament has already provided drama and surprises. Danny Noppert, the world number 10, was unexpectedly defeated by Man Lok Lu with a score of 6-3. This was a historic win, as it is the first time an Asian player has defeated a top PDC star in Saudi Arabia. Noppert had attempted to adapt to the quiet environment by wearing earplugs, but this was not enough to secure victory. Several top players advanced smoothly in their matches. Gerwyn Price produced a spectacular 170 checkout to defeat his opponent Michael van Gerwen won his opening match. Luke Humphries, Stephen Bunting, Nathan Aspinall and Gian van Veen also secured wins. Luke Littler defeated Paul Lim 6-1, setting up his quarter-final rematch with Van Veen. These results highlight the competitive nature of the tournament and show that even the best players can be challenged at every stage. The surprises and unexpected outcomes have kept fans and commentators on the edge of their seats. Fun crowd moments. The Saudi Arabia Darts Masters has not been without its entertaining moments off the stage. Motomu Sakai, a Japanese player known for theatrical walk-ons, delighted the crowd with a performance involving a genie lamp. Nathan Aspinall brought humor to the tournament by joking about sunburn after practicing in the hot conditions in Riyadh. The quieter crowd has created a different experience for players accustomed to loud cheering and applause. In Europe, some players have commented that adjusting to this new atmosphere required extra concentration and focus. This adds an extra layer of challenge and excitement to the tournament as players adapt to different conditions while still aiming for the highest level of performance. What this means for darts. The Saudi Arabia Darts Masters is a landmark moment for the sport. It represents the global growth of darts as it expands beyond its traditional European roots. The Middle East hosting such a prestigious event demonstrates that darts is becoming truly international and is attracting new fans and players from around the world. This tournament builds on the momentum of Luke Littler's recent World Championship victory and showcases the top players in a high-pressure environment. The event highlights the importance of skill, focus and mental strength as players compete on a global stage. The World Series of Darts will continue in other countries following this event, and fans will be able to watch how the top players perform in different settings. Each tournament adds to the narrative of the sport and contributes to the growing global popularity of darts. What to watch for tonight? Tonight there are several key storylines to follow. Luke Littler faces Gian van Veen in a highly anticipated rematch. The winner could advance all the way to the final and possibly win the tournament. Michael van Gerwen is looking to continue his strong performance from Bahrain and aims to win consecutive World Series events. Gerwyn Price and Luke Humphries will compete in a match that could determine a finalist. The Golden Bull prize is also a major factor. This prize encourages players to attempt a perfect 9-dart finish and an extra bullseye, which could result in $200,000. Even if the player does not win the tournament, fans should pay attention to the performance of rising stars and Asian players who have already shown they can compete with top professionals. The combination of established champions and new talent creates a unique dynamic that makes every match compelling. Player focus and profiles. Luke Littler has already proven himself as one of the most talented young players in the world. His calm demeanor and precise throwing technique have earned him 2 consecutive World Championship titles. At only 18 years old, Littler is setting records and establishing himself as a dominant force in the sport. Gian van Veen is a formidable competitor known for his consistency and accuracy. He came close to defeating Littler in the recent World Championship final and will be looking for revenge in tonight's quarter-final. Michael van Gerwen is a 3-time world champion and one of the most experienced players in the tournament. His skill and competitive experience make him a favorite in any match he plays. Gerwyn Price is a former world champion who has built a reputation for high scoring and strong mental resilience. He is always a contender in major tournaments. Other players such as Nathan Aspinall, Luke Humphries and Stephen Bunting have all demonstrated their ability to perform under pressure and are capable of producing upsets. Summary of breaking news. The Saudi Arabia Darts Masters Finals are happening today. The quarterfinals, semifinals and final are all taking place on one night. Luke Littler faces Gian van Veen in a rematch of their recent World Championship final. The tournament features a record $200,000 9-dart prize. Major surprises have already occurred, including the defeat of Danny Noppert and the historic win by Manlock Loon. The event is marked by unique crowd moments, fun player stories and international attention, making this one of the most exciting global darts events in history. Fans around the world are watching every match and following every throw as the tournament reaches its climax. The combination of top-level skill, historic prize incentives and global expansion makes the Saudi Arabia Darts Masters a defining moment in the history of darts.